terrific on the offensive end, no matter if he's shooting it or the side.
Certainly the most versatile 6'10" player in the country, with the potential #1 pick in Jabari Smith. If they get the guards playing the way they're capable of, like this young man, look out. One thing about this Ole Miss squad, if you haven't seen them this year, they will battle. I mean, they play hard every night. There's Jabari with the mid.
2 out of the 3, 1 out of the 3. It just seems like they've never had a full complement of players. As ball goes against Sammy Hunter. 1-point game. Green feeling it. Green knocks down another deep tray.
5 years old, so I don't really remember, but I've heard great stories how great of a player he was at Georgia.
Look at that pivot and move. The bounce. You still give the other team the ball. Kessler on a steal. Oh, Kessler leading the break. And Auburn finishes with an ad. Cambridge completes the three-point play. And
Makes no sense with that much time on the shot clock.
Jasper. Hey, there's Zeb Jasper. Ole Miss has gone downright chilly on the perimeter.
Size advantage.
Makes it look.
Attempt of the night. Jarkel Joyner with no field goal attempt.
Again, the Auburn. Matthew Morrell in conference play.
You can't shoot the gap on Smith if you don't get it, because you'll pay.
There's Ole Miss hanging around, down by 4. Smith can't leave him behind the arc. Green, nifty ball handling. What a... Doesn't look himself tonight.
No, again, coming off the flu, it's the first time he's been aggressive.
And really show what he can do. Obviously worked on his game tremendously in the offseason.
If they keep this under 10 by halftime.
Kessler, yes. The nation's shot block leader gets the free throw and back to
Auburn gets a bucket. Momentum goes even higher.
Green has led the way this first half, and he'll finish with 2 more.
Talking to Bruce Pearl today, he said, you know, I'm proud of our guys. We're sitting at 12-2.
Right.
He said, look at all those good teams that were 7-6.
They were picked 5th preseason. They didn't have anybody on the first team All-SEC. They had Flanagan on. Kessler wants it down low. He's got about a half a foot size advantage. Oh! From Kessler's dunk on the last trip down. Gets it again.
So that's the shot blocker, but he didn't.
8 blocks by Kessler. Oh! Cambridge! But still very much a game.
They can't make silly mistakes on that offensive end and turn it over.
Smith.
Elevation.
Auburn spreads the floor for Green. Williams. Oh, jump hook shot. Jalen Williams.
Finish that. And instead of going away from the rim, go to the rim.
Green. Affinity for smaller guards that kind of slip through the cracks very often. Flanagan on a steal. Bobbled, collected, takes it strong. Played exceptionally well. All of a sudden get hot at the right time. Maybe this will be the guy. You know it's in there. He's done it before. Seven and a half to play. Deep 3 on the way. Knocked in the jungle.
And when they're playing well, they make you earn so much when you're on the offensive end. It's tough to get buckets.
Jasper. When you've got fans that are engaged, it gets loud in here.
And Bruce Pearl puts on an entertaining team on the floor, right?
Wow.
Especially with his game at Georgia with his teammates out sick.
Well, there's not many advantages to having the injuries that Ole Miss.
Something where there's more nervousness to an Auburn team, because on the offensive end, Auburn very comfortable running anything and getting what they want.
Smith guarded by Brooks, and that's a mismatch.
Right, he stays away, and he's got such a soft touch at how he blocks the ball to keep it in play. It's it.
And he blocks people's shot no matter how big they are. So
Robertson, the great Arkansas player, and his was in steals.
Was that with the Spurs?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a fun player.
He was an all-star.
That. How about the Hoyas of '88, '89? Now, if you remember those teams, are there. But one thing still remains the same about college basketball with all the changes. And they have come through and shown their very best in this ball game.
It'll be very similar to what the Tennessee backcourt is like.
That's right. Berman. Crowd wants him to shoot it. Cardwell goes to work.